Facebook, what's happening? You know what I'm talking about? Instagram, what's happening? You know, God damn. Jay-Z, what's up, man? They got you all in the news. They been fucking with you, gang. They been really, really fucking with you, gang. What you gonna do, Jay? What you gonna do, Jay, man? I know you ain't going out like that, man. They ain't never fuck with you like this, gang. You been a golden child, the golden boy. You been protected. Nigga, you got Beyoncé. Now they coming after your motherfucking ass, nigga. First it was the Diddy shit. You know, Tony Busby, you know, tried to sue him and shit. Or it was alleged little girl, you know, from 2001, him and Diddy supposed to have did some kind of, you know. So that was a big ordeal, you know what I'm saying? And that was really the first time we really just heard any dirt on Jay-Z's name, or just heard the masses or the public come after Jay-Z. Like I said, he been the poster child, the golden boy, the protected one. You know what I'm saying? All that shit over with now. All that shit is over with now. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Nas, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nas. You know, you been really stepping your game up, my nigga. You been really looking fucking good, my nigga. You been rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really been holding it down, gang. These last shit, I want to say since 2020. Man, your stock been going up and up and up, my nigga. Up and up and up. And Jay-Z, your shit been going down, gang. Down. Down, down, down. You know what I'm saying? Everything about whatever you involved with, man, that shit is, it just ain't been working, man. It just ain't been working. Now, he was at the Super Bowl. You know, all smiles, no, you know, didn't look like, you know, shit was bothering him, or it didn't look like nothing. What's the word? It didn't look, you know, it almost like this news didn't come out. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seemed like. It almost was like, damn, this shit didn't even happen. You know what I'm saying? But it did. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is in the Epstein files. Jay-Z and Pusha T are in the Epstein files. How the fuck do that happen? And if you think this some fake shit or just some shit being made up, it's not. You can actually see the Epstein files, and you can actually see that this is a real document and their names is really in that motherfucker. Now, I don't think they just, well, I don't know. I don't know if the Epstein files is just out there, but this particular part is out there. So, it's probably redacted. It's probably like for the whole Epstein files. It's probably redacted, got a lot of shit taken out or, you know, blurred out. But it's a part in there where, you know, Jay-Z and Pusha T are in that motherfucker. Now, whether that shit is true or not, man, they really fucking with you, Jay-Z. Your name ain't never been smeared like it's been smeared the last 2 to 3 years. We talking about the Tony Busby and the little girl Diddy shit. The MTV Awards fiasco. You and Diddy. You know what I'm saying? You got the shit with Tory Lanez. All the suspect shit you've been doing, Roc Nation, with Meg Thee Stallion, trying to take down Tory Lanez. All of that shit has been backfiring and not just making you look bad to the public. You know what I'm talking about? What else you got? You got the DNA test with your son, your so-called son, or somebody who said they was your son, been trying and fighting, trying to get a DNA test, and you know that's been in the news and putting a stain on your name a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? You tried to get that casino. And they said no. They said no, Jay-Z, you cannot get a casino. You put up a certain amount of money, you had people fighting for you, and then you went turned to the people like, hey, we need a donation. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, when it was all said and done, you didn't get the casino. And then about a week later, Nas got approved for a casino in Queens. Shout out to Nas, man. Shout out to motherfucking Nas, man. God damn. You know what I'm saying? Nas doing all this winning. Come on, man. They fucking with you, Jay. Somebody fucking with you, Jay. It ain't never been like this, Jay. It ain't never been like this, Jay. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never been like this, Jay. Nobody would dare talk about Jay like this. Put Jay in the news like this. But my nigga, you in the news like this. They talk about your ass like this. And I just ain't seen too much like that. You know what I'm saying? They really putting the pressure on you, my nigga. You tried to move out the country or some shit. You tried to get a house. You tried to sell one of your houses, you know, to get some cash or some like Tasha K broke it down. But it was something about financially with your crib. You either trying to sell the crib to get out and pay a debt, or you trying to sell the crib to do something, which is something you would have never had to do before all this bullshit. You know, we never heard of nothing of that nature type thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a big struggle for Jay-Z right now. Now you already like, you know, you basically told everybody that you don't know Diddy, you don't fuck with Diddy, basically. You know what I'm saying? When they was trying to sue you for that MTV shit, Tony Busby, that was one of the things you said. Hey, I don't know this nigga. I do not know Diddy. And plenty pictures, plenty photos. Everybody know that you fuck with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Now the details in this Epstein file, it weighs back all the way back to 1996, and people be like, well, Jay-Z wasn't known, he wasn't popular, he was barely like in the game. Well, he was well known in 96. The album came out in 96. So if the album come out in 96, you've been around 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, you know what I'm saying? You don't just put an album out in 96 and that's the, you know, first time, you know what I'm talking about? So he been around the game. He been with Jazzo, he was with Big L, Biggie, Pop, So he been around. And for the people that say 1996, well, how was he in the Epstein files back in 1996? Well, it's a guy named Harvey Weinstein. And we already know what he's been convicted of and accused of, and you know what I'm saying, all of that shit. Well, in 1996, they collaborated on a documentary together. It was about music, people being in the studio, out the studio, you know, backstage, behind the scenes type of shit. And forgot what the documentary or what the, you know, the docu-series was called. But Harvey Weinstein was the executive producer and Jay-Z was a big part of that docu-series. So they've worked together, been together, known each other around that time. So that make it not too far-fetched. You know what I'm saying? Now to say the man, you know, raped a child and, you know, all that shit, you know, the Epstein files have been accused of, I ain't gonna go that far. I ain't gonna go that far, even though I know what I know. You know what I'm saying? I'ma just stay. I'ma stay within the rules. I ain't gonna break the rules on this one. I ain't gonna break the rules. I usually break the rules and just say how the fuck I feel. But I'm gonna stay within the rules, you know, and I'm just gonna talk about what was reported, what's being talked about. You know what I'm saying? And Pusha T, back in '96, he was also in the Epstein files. Now, was Pusha T famous back then? You know, back in 1996, was he around? Like, how the fuck, you know, did this guy get in it? I tell you what, man, the truth is stranger than fiction. The truth is stranger than fiction. You know, Hollywood is a weird place, man. Like I give you an example of the weird shit. Kendall Jenner, Kim Kardashian. We just had the Super Bowl yesterday, right? Well, it's a photo. It's a photo of Kendall Jenner or Kylie Jenner. I don't know which one. She's standing up. Big sister is sitting down with her new lover, Kim Kardashian. She is with her new lover. Now, this new lover, the guy that Kim is now dating or in love with, or with, whatever the case. Alright, he was Kendall's ex-boyfriend. So Kim is dating her little sister's ex-boyfriend. And you can see this shit is at the Super Bowl. You can see it. You can see it. Look it up. Ain't that some weirdo shit? Ain't that some weirdo shit? Like, what the fuck? And we at the bowl together? Nah, hell nah. But that just go to show you how this shit go. You know what I'm saying? That just how this shit go, man. It's really highly weird. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? People believe what they believe, of course. But you know what I'm saying? You can't add nothing or take away nothing from the truth. You know, truth is still truth. Truth is still true whether you believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my take on Jay-Z now, man. God damn, Jay. What you gonna do, man? Is Beyonce gonna leave you, Jay? Cause my nigga Future, he ready. My nigga Future sent that text. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't pay my nigga for writing that song. You know what I'm saying? You ain't pay my nigga for writing that Drunken Love, bro. My nigga wrote that. He ain't get nothing. One of Beyonce and your biggest songs, gang. So, you know, you better watch out, Jay. You know what I'm saying? But nah, all bullshit aside, this is something to pay attention to. They got Diddy. They took him down through there, and the people saying, and it's looking like, you know, Jay-Z could be next. We just gotta wait and see though.